family is a totally different area. So this is going to be this is part 2 of part 1, which I talked about, I think yesterday, even though I'm wearing the same clothes. I just edited it down. But with family, it's totally different. So family, you're not really gonna get like, you shouldn't do this. You might, but family is more about slowing down and be careful, and we don't want you to overextend yourself, and Charles, you know, this is a little too much, and it's more of the cautious approach. Your friends will say, don't do this, this is ridiculous, it's over the top, and then your family will say, step back, I think you're overexerting yourself, this is too much, you're gonna get hurt, things like that, which is actually funny because that was never me, and they're still not used to it. As my parents age, and as I age, they see me doing crazier and crazier things, yet they have moved away from the cautious. So how do you get through that? Your family, which is really hard. Your friends you can easily change, and there's billions of people that you can become friends with. Obviously, yes, there's language barriers and country barriers and everything else, but there's plenty of people that you're going to become friends with, and the best example is Casey Neistat. Casey Neistat, I'll link him below, as well as that he has a YouTube video, and he daily vlogs. And what I've noticed is that his relationships have expanded to an area that is just unimaginable. He's talking to people that have 5 million subscribers, which is, I forgot his name, Roman Atwood. He's been talking to all these people that are influencers. There's movers and shakers on YouTube. And if he didn't become this YouTube sensation, this daily vlogger, he would have never reached them, or those people would have never wanted to hang out with him. So he got confident, and now he attracted those people into his life. So that's the goal, is that you attract the people into your life, and now it's part of your identity, it's part of your personality. Going back to what I was saying is, with your family, you can't change your family. Maybe you can, I don't know. But with mine, I can't. I love my family. They raised me, they put up with all my crap when I was younger. So the biggest thing with me is that I accept them for who they are. I accept that they grew up at a different time. They had different circumstances. They also raised me, and they don't want me to get hurt. So it's coming from an empathy point of view. With friends, I'm brutal. I am brutal. I will cut you out, and I don't care. I will talk to you less. I don't care. I will talk to people who encourage my views, not my views, but my goals and aspirations. But with my family, I accept who they are, because I'm gonna see them at Christmas and Easter and Thanksgiving and birthday parties, and I'm seeing them 3 or 4 times a month. I'm talking to them 3 or 4 times a week. So I accept who they are, and it doesn't bother me. In the beginning, one thing you cannot do is try and change them. Do not try and change them. If you try and change them, it will not work. It will not work. So do not try and change them. Accept them for who they are, and ironically enough, become the change that you want in them. So this is really funny, is that I'm this obviously a little outrageous, go-getting kind of guy, and that's part of my identity. And what I've noticed is that my mom and my dad have now sort of taken a little of that on. And before they would say, you should slow down, you shouldn't do this, and to a certain extent they still say that, but now they will come into the city more often. They'll do more city adventures where they come in, they're like, let's just walk around. They would have never done that before. In New York City, that's where I live. They would have never done that before. They would have came in, they had a plan, this is what we're doing, and then we're gonna go to this restaurant, maybe not like rigid, but now they're like, yeah, let's just go in and see what's going on. And then they'll go out and they'll have a drink here, and then they'll grab a bite here, and then I'll meet up with them, and they're just a totally different person, because, and I don't want to, no way am I taking credit for it, because this is who they are. It's just, I didn't try and change them. If I was like, you should be more positive, you should stop watching the news, you should, that never works with friends, with colleagues, with people that you report to, that people that report to you at work, your family. It doesn't matter. You need to become the change of who you're looking for. All right? So with your family, number one is do not fight it. You have to accept it. It took me years to accept it. It took me years that they grew up at a totally different time, a totally different generation, and I'm also their son. So they literally don't want to see me get hurt or go bankrupt or do something stupid, and I understand that. So I don't fight it, I accept it, and now they're taking a piece of it. I really hope this helps, because this is going to be your biggest barrier on top of your own mind and everything else. That's going to be the biggest barriers, but your biggest external barrier is going to be your friends and family. So I cannot say enough that there's a part of courageousness that you need to embody, and then acceptance of who people are. Do not try and change them, and then you'll attract the friends into your life that you want, and you accept the family that raise you, and that's who they are, and you just go with it. And it's just, if they're really bad, then you spend less time with them. For me, it's really not that bad. So anyway, I hope this helped, and subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow me on Instagram. Those are my two favorite social media networks, and as well as that, I have a vlogging channel that is separate. It's all linked down in the comments or in the description below, and if you have any comments, obviously leave them. Talk to you guys soon.